All right, Hollywood! Welcome to Pride and a very special exhibition bout with your Los Angeles Derby dolls. Today, we present Team Vengeance versus Team Bones. Are you ready to meet the skaters?
All right, bring it out first. Let's hear it for Team Vengeance. 000 Bellow Blitz. 0.36G, it's Honey BB. 3.14 Dutch Apple Die. 7L11 Skate White Shark. Number 64, Smackaroni. 85, it's Aurora Gory Alice. 122, Smaller Brawler. Wearing 214, Alter Ego. 478, Finding Gory. 512, Ziggy Stardust. 594, Diva Destruction. 777, Sally Face. Number 926, it's Princess Leia. 1144, Angel of Death. 3355, Vroom. Number 766, Hermione Danger. C3PO Chewbacca. And the captain of Team Vengeance, 8055 Boss Odds. Manager of Team Vengeance is Doomsdaisy and bench coach Chada. One more time for Vengeance.
All right, everybody, and now coming to the track wearing white, it's Team Bones, everybody. Let's give it up for him. Wearing 009, Tiger Lion. Wearing 10, Jinx. Wearing 14 is Hell on Wheels. Wearing number 27, Luna Shopgood. Wearing 33, Speedy Wonder. Wearing 42, Chemical X. Wearing 46, Wednesday Adams. Wearing number 74, Furious George. Wearing 88Q, Rage. Wearing number 97, Greased Frightening. Wearing 203, Shreddy Mercury. Wearing 501, Petrifier. Wearing 857, Kitten Crush. Wearing 1205, Slamming Eggs. Wearing 1997, Jolteon. Wearing 6248, Pink Poison. Captain of Team Bones, wearing 3D, Graham Burton. The manager is Brooklyn and your bench coach is TNT. Give it up for Team Bones, everybody.
All right, and please keep it going for our intrepid enforcers. They're here, they're fair, get used to it. Head ref, Mazepin de la Chismosa. Game executioner, Dorky and Dangerous. Jam refs, Rules Vern and Tricky Ricardo. Pack refs, Wild Bill Hiccup and Suspected. Outside pack ref, Jaegerbomb. Penalty tracker, Hassel Black. Penalty tracker assistant, Sweep the Leg Johnny. Penalty box administrators, Scary Fisher and E.T. Carey. Your Eyes in the Sky, Ridley Scorpio and E.T. Adam. Scoreboard operator, E.T. Christian. On the whiteboard, it's Scrappy Go Lucky. The enforcers.
All right, we'd like to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, and the track monkeys at Turn 1, and of course our wonderful rad crew who have been fighting against everything to get all these cords here. So if we all get electrocuted, I'm allergic to penicillin if that happens. Anyway, our DJ today is DJ MacBook Air. We also got some Derby docents around to answer all your Derby questions. I am Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit.
Hi.
And we will be your announcers today. In case of an emergency, go that way to the street or something.
You're outside. Leave.
Yes. And we'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge that we gather on traditional, unceded Kizh and Tongva land. We ask league members and the Derby Dolls community to honor with gratitude the Kizh and Tongva people, elders, and the land itself. And now, before the game starts, I do have one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Hollywood. I am very excited to announce our first whistle guest. She's a pop music icon. She's the label owner of Kitten Robot Records, a singer, a songwriter, lifetime supporter of LGBTQ rights and human rights, and my friend, Josie Cotton, everybody. All right, we have now officially had this bout blessed by Josie Cotton, everybody. And we are getting ready for the first jam. How many people are here for the very first time? We got some newbies? All right, well, we're going to do our best to explain this to you and the people watching on YouTube Live right now. All right, and there goes the whistle for the jammers to go. The jammers are wearing stars on their helmets. It is their job to get out of the pack and around the pack. When they re-enter the pack, every member of the opposing team they pass is a point. The lead jammer can either skate the full 60 seconds of the jam or call it off anytime by putting hands on hips. And it looks like first blood has been drawn by Team Vengeance.
That was Honeybee B. Honeybee B wearing the star and getting those points.
All right, everybody, we got a few little things we're still getting used to since this is our first time in a parking lot in Hollywood, but we're really glad you're here today.
You always remember your first time in a parking lot in Hollywood.
Boy, do I ever. I've been hanging out here since the 90s, though, so.
So you may not remember your first time in a parking lot in Hollywood.
That's also quite possible. And we do have the first penalty, and that will be against Team Vengeance wearing black, and it looks like it will be against... Alter Ego with a low blocking penalty.
Team Black out again, lead jammer Smackaroni.
Yeah, right now the score is 4 points for Team Vengeance, 0 for Team Bones. Tight pack on the high side there.
So even though you're the point-scoring player as the jammer, you're also thinking defensively. You want to call that jam off before the opposing jammer has a chance to score.
All right, 0-0 on penalties there. Yes, so the thing with roller derby, first of all, it's one of 2 sports that was invented in the United States, and it's a game where you are skating offense and defense at the exact same time. Right now, that's Grease Frightening jamming for Team Bones. Coming up into the back of the pack. And you can see how they put a wall up to make sure that the jammer is having a more difficult time to get through as the blockers are trying to help the jammer through. Grease Frightening decides to call it off by putting hands on hips.
White 5. White 5.
Black 0.
And Team Bones is on the board. 5 points for the team in white.
That's a lead change. If you got some beer, make sure you drink.
Penalties coming up for both sides. Bella Blitz sitting down for Vengeance. That's going to be for an arms penalty.
And that's Rage in the penalty box with a directional block for Team Bones.
So that means each team's going to be down 1 defensively, 3-3 in the blocker box.
So it kind of evens out in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Dorky and Dangerous going to say that there's an official timeout. They're just trying to make sure that all the rules are being followed, and, that's kind of important here. And once again, we want to thank everybody for coming here today and remind you that we do have some fabulous beer. Beer, I tell you.
Not just beer, fabulous beer.
Fabulous beer. And, the bar closes at the end of the game, so you can drink up until the end of the game, which is fantastic. We also have our merch booth over there. And, of course, you can also get a free can of C4 energy drink from Nutrabolt in our vendor area. Try their C4 Smart Energy drink or the new Skittles flavor.
Skittles flavor energy drink? Now I'm listening.
That sounds very interesting. What do you think of Skittles flavor? Okay, who's going to take one for the team and report back how the Skittles flavor drink tastes?
We definitely need
Anyone?
a review.
Anyone need a review?
review.
Please write it on a piece of notepaper and drop it off here in my office.
Drop it off. Heck, I'll let someone on the mic to talk Skittles, baby. As long as it's positive, they are a sponsor.
Yeah, yes. Skittles? No.
No.
C4 energy drink?
Yes.
All right, now we've got the next jam going on. Don't forget, we got Team Vengeance in black, Team Bones in white. These are our junior derby dolls, ages 7 to 17. And I see Chemical X jamming out for Team Bones, but Team Vengeance right behind. And that is Alter Ego jamming for Team Vengeance.
Got that 1 point in back. She's going to get another point for the skater who was in the box.
That's right, that would be one of those scary, scary ghost points. You do get a point for when you get into the pack, and for the person sitting in the penalty box, they become a ghost point. So we got a 6-4 game here.
Everybody flip off the LAPD. They're up there somewhere.
We do have penalties against a Team Bones. We got an arms penalty against Luna Shovegood, and we also got a cutting penalty against Chemical X. And since we have a jammer in the penalty box, that means there's only one jammer on the track and one team that's going to be able to score, and that's going to be Team Vengeance. And that's going to make this a Power Jam. That's right, one jam on the floor, one team that can score, and that is Team Vengeance. Trying to catch up right now because they are behind by 2 points, and that looks like Tiger Lion. No, I'm sorry, Bella Blitz.
There you go. Yeah, she got out of that pack in a doggone hurry. Not wasting any time. Picks up her first point in the back of the pack, and it's just got to beat that wall in front. Princess Leia coming forward. Boss Odds. They're trying to hold that skater back in the back of the pack. Once all of the players in the pack have to stay more or less within 20 feet of each other, and so once you get 20 feet past the pack, you gotta let that skater go.
Oh, I love the sound of Masonite in the afternoon.
I love a good head fake, and Bella just threw a heck of a one.
Head fake?
Head fake. You toss your head like you're going high, you duck low, you get through, you get all those points. That's just what she did.
Other things I could go with that, but this is all ages.
Point 0.
10 big points for Team Vengeance. They retake the lead.
I like how our eyes in the sky are in a flatbed.
The eyes in the flatbed.
And we do have we got a penalty against Grim Burton, the captain of Team Bones, with a directional block.
But we got two jammers again, and that's the important thing, right?
That's right. We like having both jammers. Oh, whoa, Petrifier taking the jammer for Team Vengeance right to the rail and giving a good opportunity for Team Bones to get out front.
That was tenacity. Petra was not going to let her go.
But Shreddy Mercury taking advantage of it and working way into a point-scoring position. Oh, being held against the rail. Excuse me, this is Hollywood. Are you on the list? Then you're not passing.
White 2.
0 people in the penalty box.
Ooh, I love it when 0 people are in the penalty box. That's my favorite number, people in the
Me
penalty
too.
box.
We have availability now in the penalty box for a table for 2.
Vengeance has lead once again. Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, and we got Is Hell on Wheels jamming for Team Bones. Now look how that pack is pulling together because they anticipate the skater coming in. The jammer sees the opposer jamming come up and decides to call out the jam by putting hands on hips.
That's a beautiful summary, Evalie.
Thank you. And here's a beautiful summary of the penalties. There are none.
That's the easiest kind to explain.
Right now I want to talk about how fabulous Scary Fisher's sock choices are.
The socks are blingin'.
I myself decided to go again with a vintage Derby Doll shirt, circa 2003. And, Jammer for Bones is the lead jammer. That's Speedy Wonder. And you can always tell the lead jammer because there's a person in the infield pointing at them with a headband on their helmet coinciding with the team's color. So as you can see, Speedy Wonder, Team Bones, the lead jammer, and in the infield being pointed at. The non-lead jammer is getting more of an X-out kind of thingy.
Speedy makes her way through again. 2 full pulls from the looks of it.
White, 10.
And another 10 points for Team Bones.
Team Bones also getting a penalty for Furious George in the penalty box with another directional block. I guess it looks like directional block is like the penalty du jour.
Yeah, once that whistle blows, you've got to start skating in that counterclockwise fashion, and you are not permitted to stop, and you are not permitted to move in the opposite direction. You move in the opposite direction while hitting somebody, that's a directional block.
Rage in the lead jammer position with Chublaka. Oh! Rage calls it off. Chublaka decides to face plant into the pack.
By the way, I know we're talking about a lot of these rules and regulations at high speed. You can ask any Derby doll here if you've got Derby questions, or especially No Fox Given. You're going to see her in the green hat. I'm not sure where she is right now, but she's got a green hat and a sign, and she will tell you all about it, whatever it is you want to know.
Anything you want to know.
Anything. Ask her the population of Keokuk, Iowa. She has to tell you. It's the law.
All right, we do have penalties. Against Team Vengeance. Got Bella Blitz in the penalty box. Guess what? Directional block and the jammer to block out with a back blocking penalty, which is going to make the next jam a power jam. Power jam. Jamming with it. Yes, so...
back block is when you come up behind somebody, you hit them in the back, they fall down or lose their position. You're not allowed to do that, it turns out.
Yeah, they're kind of strict on those things.
So Chublak is going to have the next 60 seconds or fewer to think about what she's done.
Oh, I hope she's thinking about what she's done. Sorry, I had to suck in my gut while the Grant, our fabulous photographer, was here. You can follow Grant Palmer Photography on Instagram, the Facebook, and all the social medias. Check out some great pictures. You might find yourself in a crowd shot.
Alter Ego charged to the front to do a last stand against Is Hell on Wheels, lead jammer for Team Bones.
I got so excited I started eating the microphone. Yes, and Is Hell on Wheels, lead jammer, and just went through on a scoring pass.
Full pull for Team Bones. That black jammer's still in the pack. No, wait, it's a power jam. Never mind. That black jammer's still in the box.
Yes.
I'm paying attention.
We're in Hollywood. Are we supposed to pay attention to stuff? I don't know. Oh, and through again. Another scoring pass. And it looks like we got 4 seconds left on the clock.
Is Hell on Wheels going to be able to make it around?
Nope.
That's a negative.
But still, great. How many we get there?
That's a 10-point jam.
10 big points for Is Hell on Wheels and Team Bones. I believe that will take it up to 28-14. Oh, and we do have a penalty against Team Vengeance. We've got a blocking out of bounds penalty against Alter Ego. Grim Barton, captain of Team Bones, and also your lead jammer. Oh, jamming against Boss Odds. This is Grim Burton and Boss Odds last game as Junior Derby Dolls, and we are going to miss the hell out of them.
Oh man, I remember when those ladies started here. I remember Boss's very first day, I think. And they've been an institution, incredible skaters, amazing to watch them develop, and we are going to miss them so, so much.
They're really amazing, and yeah, it's weird. They pretty much anyone on this track was born after I started skating, because I joined the Derby Dolls 19 years ago. You have to be under 17 or 17 and under to be on one of these games, or on one of these teams. I'm sorry, we do have 2 penalties against Team Bones, an above the shoulders block and a directional block. So they have 2 blockers in the penalty box, putting them at a disadvantage, and yet they still have the lead jammer with Grease Frightening.
And that's exactly what you want when you're down defensively like that. To spring your jammer first is absolutely huge. But now Grease Frightening's got a big pack of black shirts to fight her way through. Decides, let's not do that. What if we didn't do that?
It's always an interesting question. What if we didn't do that?
What if we didn't do it? What if instead of going through there and getting hit by 4 people, I just, patted my hips and didn't have to do it no more? Sounds good to me.
It does sound pretty good. Well, we do have a timeout being called. We still have 3 minutes left in the first quarter before we have a quick little break. I want to do something. I'm going to sort through pieces of paper. I know this is really exciting.
Oh, well, she sorts through pieces of paper. I'm going to tell you about Derby Por Vida. Whether you want to skate roller derby for fun or to prepare to join the league as fresh meat, Derby Por Vida is the place for you. This is for adult people. You don't have to know how to skate. You don't have to know anything, really. You can just show up. You got to have insurance, and you've got to have the drive for excellence. It's like it's a short-term program, and you can go from 0 to skating on that bank track in just, 10 or so weeks.
You guys, they're playing Van Halen.
Oh, I thought you were just flexing.
No, yeah, I'm showing my bingo arms.
Probably you can't see it from all the way over there, but Evil's got herself a little Van Halen tattoo on the inside of her arm.
I got that on my 40th birthday, and I wanted it since I was like 9.
Aww.
All right, well, if there's... What's that? No, this is over, a decade. Anyway, something you can have is raffle tickets. That's right, buy some exciting raffle tickets, because you could win a pair of passes to the Southern California Curling Center, where you can curl. That's right.
Yeah, that curling center just opened up in Vernon, where our track usually is, or where we're usually playing games, and I still haven't made it out there, but I'm dying to.
Yeah, and you can also win a 10 class pass to Sanctuary Fitness, any location, whether DTLA, the Arts District, Pasadena, or West Hollywood. You can also win this awesome bump box Bluetooth speaker. So to my brother, the astrophysicist, hey, is there an astrophysicist in the house? Oh, I see him right there. There's my brother. Can you get some raffle tickets and win something for your sister, please? You also can win a gift bag of Derby Doll merch and a 55th anniversary Vans checkerboard.
Outstanding. So get those. Where do we get those raffle tickets, Eva Lee?
From somebody selling raffle tickets.
All right, keep your eyes peeled for the people with the tickets. You want to get in on that.
You must buy. We announce them right here, and you'll be just sitting there waiting to win something, and you can't, because you won't have a raffle ticket.
Gotta be in it to win it.
Gotta be in it to win it.
That's
and
what my grandma always
it,
said.
For this right now is for Team Vengeance. We got what is that, Ziggy Stardust? Yes. Ziggy Stardust skating for Team Vengeance in the lead jammer position. Chemical X making the way out for Team Bones. Now here's the problem right there. You had the jammer go into the infield, and they had to re-enter the pack without advancing their position, or they'd get a cutting penalty and make the next jam a power jam.
But I do believe they did it clean.
I do notice that our skaters are skating a little bit more cautiously than normal, because when you go in the infield, you're on a parking lot, and skating on gravel is a little bit different than skating on the different surfaces like in our track and in our place in Vernon.
And this also isn't the track that they're used to, Eva Lee. This is a special rental track. Team Bones out first, lead, and calls it straight away off. But yeah, they borrowed this track from Long Beach, set it up. They're going to take it down tomorrow after the game.
I wonder where Long Beach got it.
I don't know.
Where would anyone get an orange and black track? I don't know. Orange County.
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, make sure wherever you are to check out your local roller derby league. All right, Team Vengeance has Hermione Danger. And going against Grease Frightening for Team Bones. You can hear the skaters right now that are like, pack it up, into the jam, calls it off. I believe they got 1 point there.
Boy, these skaters are skating so clean. Our whiteboard person doesn't have anything to do.
You can draw pictures of kittens. Can you draw kittens? Cats?
Yeah, Scrappy, if there's no penalties, we want to see some cat pictures.
That'd be great. Get right on that, please. Thank you very much. We got Honeybee Bee right now jamming for Team Vengeance in the lead jammer position. Now, Team Vengeance, they've got to pull up because they are down quite a bit at this moment. It's 35-17 right now, advantage to Team Bones. Team Bones got Is Hell on Wheels, but she is not the lead jammer.
No, that was Honeybee Bee. Got through, got those points, calls it off.
All right, that's 4 points for Team Vengeance. Bring it to 21-35, so trying to chip away at Team Bones' lead.
Probably going to be our last jam of the quarter.
And then we'll have a quick 5-minute break where you can buy lots of raffle tickets, some merch, get yourself an ice cold brew or some of those C4 energy drinks, and I believe there's some food here.
That's fantastic. Is there cold water? Because if anybody brought me a cold water, I'd be really psyched.
That I don't know. Oh, it looks like we do have a penalty against the jammer for Team Vengeance for cutting, so that's going to make this a power jam.
And you know what else that means, Eveline? No cat pictures for us.
No cat pictures this time. All right, that's right. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and that is Team Bones.
Petrifier, wearing the star. Team Bones fans, let's hear ya.
That's right. You can scream, you can shout, you can stomp your feet, you can do anything but whistle. If you want to whistle, you got to become an enforcer. Only the enforcers are allowed to whistle, but screaming, shouting, cheering, all that stuff is allowed. Let the neighbors know we're here. Hello, neighbors.
Hello.
I hope you like roller derby because that's what we got for you.
Oh, great block from Grim Burton. Opens up that front wall. Petrifier just eased on down the road.
You know, whoever is in this building over here, if they looked out the window, they'd get a really cool view. Sorry, I just kind of...
That's it for the jam.
All right, we got a quick 5-minute break before the second exciting quarter of exciting roller derby action. Sorry, I was looking up at someone's attention, trying to get someone's attention. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the second quarter of exciting roller derby action here with your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Coming from a parking lot at Pride in Hollywood. Y'all having a good time. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to Josie Cotton for blowing the first whistle. I don't know if you're familiar with her catalog of music, but best known for the song Johnny Are You Queer, which has been in many, many very famous movies, including, what was that one, in Valley Girl, yes.
That very famous movie, what do you call it?
I'm sorry, I don't know. I really have no excuse for just like totally blanking out on that except my age. I don't know. I got COVID brain without ever getting COVID for some reason.
Well, that's the way you got to do it. I mean, it makes a lot more sense to just cut straight to the COVID brain. Why bother coughing?
Yes, I'm gonna have that enough. Okay, we do start this second quarter with Jinx in the parking lot, in the penalty box in the parking lot, for Team Bones, and we're starting this bout, God, look at me, this quarter 20-40, advantage Team Bones. See, this is what happens when I don't drink. I can't talk clear. Speedy Wonder jamming right now for Team Bones.
And Bella Blitz finally gets out for Team Vengeance. She looked like she was going to get out first, but was met at the inside by a ferocious block into the infield by 3D Grim Burton.
That's right. Grim Burton, 3D last bout with the Derby Dolls for aging out and leaving us along with Boss Odds.
We'll still have Rage.
We will. We'll still have her sister.
Cat pictures. Excellent cat picture, which means there's nobody in the box. Thank you, Scrappy Go Lucky.
I missed the cat because my husband was texting me.
Aw, man, tell him you're working.
Honey,
Bruce, she's working.
I can't read your text, Bruce, because I'm announcing roller derby. Or I was. And speaking of Grim Burton's little sister, that was Rage right there as the lead jammer for Team Bones. 4 points for Team Bones, 1 point for Team Vengeance. Bring it up to 48-21. And, I no cat picture for me that time.
It was an invisible cat.
Oh, it's
A
like
white
it's like
cat on a white board.
It's a white cat in a snowstorm.
Yep.
Or like my cat Lux, who's all black but he hides all the time. So, where's Lux? Oh, you know.
Does he hide or is he actually invisible? You don't know.
I don't know. He's invisible at night when you're trying to walk around and you step on him. And we got Luna Shovegood wearing number 27 and jamming for Team Bones, currently the lead jammer.
That black jammer still unable to get out of the pack as Luna passes that last blocker. Full pull for Team Bones.
Yeah, Sally Face was the jammer right there for Team Vengeance. Finally getting out of the pack. And that's the thing at this point, though. You might not be the lead jammer. You might not get into a point-scoring position. But at least you ain't a point. Because sometimes you're either a blocker or jammer or you're just a point. And right now, a bunch of people became points.
That's right. Luna just slid right on through that pack. Hits her hips, ends the jam. And Bones is going to extend their lead. Seven points for Team Bones, 57-22. Hey, we want to let y'all know that Concessions is taking cards now. Concessions is taking cards. You don't have to have cash. You can have one of those good old pieces of plastic and promise the bank you'll pay them later. Buy beer now, pay later.
And by the way, just make sure you stay 6 feet away from the track. The exceptions to there are enforcers, are photographers. But yes, social distancing may be a thing of the past, but social distancing away from the track so you don't get a skate to your face, that is still very, very real. Hermione Danger jamming for Team Vengeance, and I believe that's Grim Burton jamming for Team Bones.
Ooh, Hermione comes in hot. I think we're going to see some penalties on that one, Evilly.
No kittens?
No kitten.
I could draw a really bad bunny. Not that bad bunny. Just
Yeah, I was going to say, you could draw Bad Bunny.
I actually don't know what Bad Bunny looks like.
I don't either, so you could draw anything and tell me it was Bad Bunny, and I would believe you.
Well, that gets a bit more intriguing now. Okay, we do have a penalty against Hermione Danger for a back blocking penalty, making it a power jam. And for Team Bones, they are down one skater, Jinx with a directional block. But right now, we got one skater on the floor, one team that can score, and that is Team Bones and Petrifier. Oh!
Yeah, Petra skated the power jam in the first quarter for Bones too, and it put up a ton of points. Looks like she's going to try to do it again.
Right now, though, if you watch the blockers in the pack, they're really trying to wall up. Like I said, you're skating offense and defense at the same time. You're trying to block that jammer while also trying to help the jammer through, depending on what team you're on. Coming down with 10 seconds left in this jam.
Yeah, Petra got knocked to the infield in there. I believe she entered in front of the person who knocked her off. I think Petra's going to be sitting for the next jam.
Uh-oh. That would be a cutting penalty if that's true, but I always wait for the official call because it's very official. Looks like we got 14, is that correct? 14 points for Team Bones as they advance their lead, making it 71-23. And oh my goodness, do we have penalties against Petrifier? We got back blocking, we got cutting, and we got advancing. Penalty, penalty, penalty.
That's 3 penalties for the price of 1. Now you can get as many penalties as you want to rack up in a jam, but you only get 7 before you're ejected from the game. So Petra's on 3 now.
And when you're ejected from the game, you're immediately put on cleanup duty.
They can eject me from the game, but they'll never eject me from this parking lot.
I think we got squatters' rights now. We got a tent. Hey, Trixie, what do you think? Got a tent? Could set up our little home here.
Who needs a tent when you can sleep under the track?
That's true. That
Laura
has happened.
Borealis still fighting her way out. There she goes.
Got lead jammer.
Time's running out. She's got about 13 seconds left in this jam.
And now it's down to 10. If you look again, it'll be 8.
That's how time works. Time, it's a vector. And Aurora made it into the pack, started racking up some points there. 3 points! 3 points for Aurora Borealis and Team Vengeance.
Team Vengeance!
Team Vengeance. That was a very dramatic, pause while I double-checked that they were indeed Team Vengeance. Look, I've got a clipboard. The team name goes under the clip sometimes. What can I tell you? Luna Shovegood sitting for a directional block for Team Bones.
Right now, both jammers out of the pack. We got Jinx there for Team Bones. And that's Macaroni is jamming for Team Vengeance. 1 point for Team Bones. I tell you, the skaters, they are taking a moment to adjust to this track since it's not our normal track. And it's definitely not our normal infield.
No, they are not wasting any time getting up there, getting their position in for the next jam.
No, they are not. It's always fun to watch them scramble for where they want to go, especially the blockers.
Speedy Wonder wastes no time getting out of the pack. Lead jam, Team Bones.
Jammer for Team Vengeance. Oh! Yeah, that's going to leave a mark. Still working way out of the pack. And not being so successful right there. You had Skate White Shark doing a really good job holding back.
And a great defensive move by Kitten Crush there at the rails, setting a pick for her jammer to escape.
4 points for Team Bones. And it looks like we do have a directional block against Grim Burton for Team Bones.
That brings them down to just 3 defenders for the white team in this jam. Bella Blitz takes a fall in the pack for Vengeance, excuse me. No, for Bones. That was Tiger Line. Sorry, 00900.
Yeah, I know, that keeps getting to me too. Honey BB right now is a jammer. Jamming for Team Vengeance, lead jammer. Tricky Ricardo porting to the lead jammer. Well, Suspect Ed is telling them they got to pull it together. It's only so far away you can get away from the pack if you're a blocker before you start getting a penalty.
Honey BB making the most of the bank in that corner. She took him high and then slid on low, past the pack, got her points, called her off.
0-0 people in the penalty box.
Copy. Black 4.
4 points for Team Vengeance.
That brings it to 76 Team Bones and 32 Team Vengeance.
We're getting on a little private show here. I thought the stripper halftime act was tomorrow. You think I'm joking? I'm not. Looks like we got Rage jamming for Team Bones. And Boss Odds jamming for Team Vengeance.
Oh man, they called that off just in time. Boss was bombing the inside. I was sure she was going to sneak 1 point, but nothing for Vengeance on that jam. You know, Evil, I spent the whole first quarter telling myself I was going to take off my earrings at the quarter break. You know what I didn't do in the quarter break?
I didn't put on my earrings. Oh my God.
No, we're just having all kinds of earring problems.
I took pictures and stuff. I'm not wearing earrings. I'm going to put my microphone down. Just announce this jam. Oh my God.
Bella Blitz, lead
What did I do
jammer
with
for
my
Team
earrings?
Vengeance. Hits the pack, gets her, and calls it off.
I can't find my earrings.
If anyone's seen Evil E's earrings, please let us know.
They're massive hoops.
Would you take them off to fight somebody?
That's why I wear hoops. I'm from New Mexico, man. You never know when you're going to throw down. Those girls go for earrings every time. Yeah. I think they're in my bag that I was wearing when I rolled up in here on my motor scooter looking like Rob Halford getting on stage at a Juice Priest concert, or as best I could do for a middle-aged woman. Jamming right now for Team Bones, that would be Wensley Adams.
Wensley Adams with the awesome skirt. It's got all spider webs and whatnot on it.
Oh, that's cool.
I like someone who commits to the bit, you know?
Yeah, I
You
do
call
too.
yourself Wensley Adams, I better see some goth stuff.
And nobody in the penalty box. Hey, can you draw a bat? Do you take requests? I won't say what KGB would be drawing on that if she was here. Oh, the old days. We used to get away with a lot more than we do now.
God bless you, KGB, wherever we are. And that
Okay.
is Finding Gory, lead jammer for Team Vengeance. Bones bench yelling, go all defense. But Finding Gory still able to find her way out of that pack.
Yeah, making her way up front. And I tell you, this is the time needing those points. Down 33 to 78.
And Gory pushing the action out forward. But Pink Poison was able to catch her up. The action caught her, and the clock ran out. Still some much needed points for Vengeance on that one.
Right. Black
10
10.
points, Team Vengeance. Rage sitting down for Bones. She got two directional blocks in that last jam.
Count them two.
Count them two. 2 penalties. She's only got 1 butt, though, so she's going to sit for just that 1 jam.
All right, somebody texted me, or was my Fitbit telling me to walk? My Fitbit's telling me I need to get some steps. It must be 10 till the hour. Grease Fighting jamming right now for Team Bones, and Hermione Danger teaming for Team Vengeance. Pack slow down on the high side, not an easy thing to do, because I tell you, you lose your balance, you go right into the infield. There's this thing called gravity. Now, if you have questions about gravity, you can ask my brother, because he's an astrophysicist.
Does he have a sign, too, or how are we going to know it's him?
He's the guy who's holding beer and looks like an astrophysicist. So he's got glasses and a Hawaiian shirt, and yeah, probably talking about astrophysicist stuff. We got Jinx in the penalty box with the directional block, and Bella Blitz also directional block. Penalty de jeu, the directional block.
It does seem to be the popular penalty today.
It is.
Is Hell on Wheels is out and lead for Bones.
Scrambling going on in the pack. Honeybee Bee is trying to break through, having a really difficult time, though, getting past Tiger Lion, holding the front line of defense. Bones were trying to recycle up into the front of the pack so that they could keep doing a rotating block against the opposing jammer. And that makes a clear path there for Team Bones jammer to come through on a scoring pass.
Yeah, the key to getting out of those packs, it's so tough when the blockers have your number. You just got to keep the feet moving.
Now this looks like this could be the last jam of the first half. We will be doing that with Chemical X in the penalty box with the low blocking. And then how long is halftime? 20, 30 minutes? Do we even know?
2 hours, 3 hours. 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Can I hear 20 minutes?
And you'll have 20 minutes to go buy a nice cold refreshing beer, some Derby Dolls merch.
A nice cold refreshing raffle ticket.
Raffle tickets. Buy your raffle tickets. Food, merch, learn about stuff.
Smackaroni, lead jammer of Team Vengeance.
Buy your ticket for tomorrow's bout. We'll be back here at 3 p.m. with our adults bout with the Serial Killers versus the Dairy Queens. Wow, a lot of aggression going on in that pack. Smackaroni was jamming for Team Vengeance, kept getting knocked in the infield, had to re-enter without cutting. And looks like that is the end. Am I at the end of the first half?
I don't know, the skaters are still lined up.
We gotta wait for the official word from the officials. Oh, meow. Sorry, kitty cat.
Cat Sounds, the new album from Evil E. Cat Sounds.
I also gonna do. Okay, you want to hear my impersonation of someone stepping on a chihuahua?
Always.
That's proof that I grew up in New Mexico. You do that at someone's house, and they'll just totally flip out.
Chewbacca out and lead for Vengeance.
Did you just give my Tia a heart attack? Yes, I did.
She got out of that pack lickety-split, but she's having some trouble getting through it on her scoring pass. There she goes. 5 points. Got them all.
Yeah, Chewbacca making her way out. Probably going to go skate up to Mark Hamill's Star later in front of the El Capitan Theater.
Man, I wouldn't skate on Hollywood Boulevard. You don't know what you're going to get in your wheels.
Yeah, you know what? I tried that. It's not fun. It wasn't fun for, a lot of reasons, but I tried that during the pandemic.
6 points for Team Vengeance, bringing your score at halftime to White Team Bones 89 to Black Team Vengeance 52.
All right, make sure you go check out some merch, get some of that energy drink. The C4 energy drink and Sierra Nevada beer, I believe, is what we got on tap over there. And, of course, some food and merch and raffle tickets. Buy lots of raffle tickets and then come back here because we'll be back in, 19 minutes.